is on a mission to bring diverse experiences to Chicago audiences.
But after a devastating diagnosis, a local theater director is fighting for his own ability to communicate. WGN's Gaynor Hall has tonight's cover story.
What we're here to talk about today is storytelling and the power of telling stories and the urgency that we Muslims tell our stories.
Malik Gilani loves to tell stories, but now the way he tells his,
"Tell me your story,"
is different.
Tell me your story.
Malik has spent years really fighting for people to have a voice, and all of a sudden he is literally without his voice. His voice is gone and has to be recovered.
Gilani and his husband Jamil Khoury have been partners in life and work for more than 20 years. In 2003, they launched what's now Silk Road Rising.
Dismiss my practices, blaspheme my beliefs, and for what exactly? I'm Muslim.
The catalyst was September 11th.
Our family's the same village. Our loyalty's the same flag.
They wanted to create a space countering negative stereotypes, raising the curtain on the types of stories that weren't being told.
I stand on this ground. I became a physician on this ground.
Peoples of Middle Eastern and North African and Central and South Asian backgrounds were seen as a threat. We're seen as a fifth column. We're seen as, an existential danger to this country. And so the level of Islamophobia and the fear that was attached to that and the scapegoating, for us really, there was a sense of urgency.
These kids hit walls on every side.
Over the years, Silk Road has had dozens of productions on stage in the Chicago Temple building. They established an early online presence to reach more people and brought outreach work into Chicago schools. But in September 2019, Gilani was hospitalized after collapsing in the hallway at their downtown office.
And they basically said he's bleeding internally and he's having a heart attack.
And weeks later, on the verge of being released from Northwestern, he suffered a devastating stroke that left him with aphasia.
I had a very distinct sense that our lives were forever changed, but just absolute terror for Malik. Like, what does this mean? I learned the word aphasia, and I had no idea what that was.
So aphasia is a condition that renders someone unable to participate in conversation. And it can affect speaking, understanding what others are saying, reading, and or writing.
Dr. Melinda Corwin founded the Stroke and Aphasia Recovery, or STAR program, at Texas Tech.
Aphasia can be a chronic condition in that it could never go away. However, we see progress every day, every week, every month, and every year. It does not affect intellect. Rather, it just affects the access to the words, the symbols that we use for language.
Turning
to corner.
Every day, Gilani is working on reading, writing, and math.
Love working. Work, and sleep, and dinner, and work.
And he says he's slowly improving.
I am slowly improving. True.
That is true. And the arts are playing a major role in his healing.
Art brings beauty and joy into my life.
So I think the arts and medicine, when we blend those two together, we really see some fascinating things happen.
Dr. Corwin plans to meet Gilani and Khoury for the first time in person in February, ahead of an arts camp next summer for people with aphasia.
We can do things through theater, through music, through visual art that communicate and tell our stories without having to be so heavily reliant on language alone. or words.
Months after Gilani's stroke, Silk Road Rising was dealt another setback as the pandemic made a dramatic impact on Chicago's vibrant arts community. Corey says philanthropic groups and government relief provided a lifeline, but their performances are still on pause.
We're now at a point where we're kind of deferring to this virus.
He hopes they'll return to live theater next year. And after running the company from behind the scenes, Gilani could one day step into the spotlight.
We are determined that Malik will perform his story on stage. And wouldn't it also be incredible to give other people with aphasia opportunities to be on stage with Malik?
Over the summer, he was one of 10 people chosen by the Field and MacArthur Foundations as this year's Leaders for a New Chicago. The honor came with a $50,000 grant, recognizing his past work and his future.
What have you learned about yourself during this journey of healing?
I am stronger than I ever knew. I may have aphasia, but aphasia not my destiny.
Gaynor Hall, WGN News.
Very good, very good.
And we wish him all the best. You can find a link to more information on Silk Road Rising on our website, WGNTV.com.